Pins and needles here. As the fires move, so do the evacuation lines. Let's bring in Chris Chmura, who has the newest maps. And Chris, what are you seeing? I even got a couple of alerts on my phone last night. Places on the peninsula, Palo Alto Hills, Los Altos Hills, with the fire evacuation warning. And then just about 5 minutes ago, CAL FIRE says they're making great progress to avoid those communities in Santa Clara County.
Exactly. This is the line you're talking about right here in yellow. So this is the CZU fire, and we can see the SCU fire over here. Your waypoints here, Santa Cruz, down here, Scotts Valley, up to the north. So here's Portola Road, Skyline Boulevard along this stretch, and then Summit Road along here. So this is the boundary. This is the pins and needles. This is where you got to wonder what's going to happen over the next who knows how many days. Down to the southwest, though, this is in red. These are the evacuation orders. This dark line right here, that's the perimeter of the fire event. So that's where it's already burned so far. Let me take you up to the north where we do have some new information. This is where Tom Jensen was just talking about Healdsburg. That's right here on this map. You can see a large yellow U shape, essentially, kind of crooked U. Those are the evacuation warnings in Sonoma County. The good news is this section over here was previously an evacuation order. That earlier today was reduced down to an evacuation warning. That's a positive step in the right direction. Let me take you to the SCU fire. And so here we have new information in the past hour or so, which is positive for the Morgan Hill area. This area right in here in yellow. So we're talking about this is south of Sunnyvale and San Jose, just to the north of Gilroy, Morgan Hill. This space here just to the east of US 101 had previously been an evacuation order. Now it's been reduced down to an evacuation warning. Let's just reiterate what an evacuation warning is. A warning means you need to be careful about what's happening. Remain mindful, remain alert as to what's happening. But also it means if you have pets, if you have livestock, or if you have trouble evacuating your home, it's best that you not return home. It is possible that the people who were under the previous evacuation order, which is an order to leave, it's possible they could return home. Though CAL FIRE is advising people that it's entirely possible you'll go home and you still won't have utilities. So try to make that decision very carefully. As you approach your neighborhood, there should be a checkpoint. You should be able to check in with a law enforcement officer to tell you about what's happening in your neighborhood. So again, this is the SCU fire down here. This is the CZU fire right here. Let me take you back up to the north for one last moment, because I want to show you what you can see from space, essentially. So the red spots here are indicators of hotspots and fires that are occurring in the state throughout the day today. And so here are your waypoints. We have Napa, we have Fairfield, Vacaville, Petaluma, and look at all of these red spots up toward Clear Lake. So you can understand why the evacuation warnings and the evacuation orders cover such a huge swath of our area, because we have so many red spots on the map right here. And then down to the south, here's the CZU fire on the north end right here. So here's San Mateo, Redwood City, San Jose. So you can see the red spots from the CZU fire. And then over to the east, look at all of the red spots in the SCU fire. So your waypoints here, Fremont, Livermore, San Jose, down to the south, Gilroy and Morgan Hill. So all those red spots are a reason for us to remain absolutely alert and vigilant with all of this. Janelle?
Okay, thanks so much.